Now I am introducing M3 concept, laws of exponents. I am introducing first a law, multiplying powers with same base. With same base. First, let me take one example. 2 power 3 into 2 power 5. Here we are multiplying 2 powers with same base. Here the base is 2. Here also base is 2. We are multiplying powers with same base. In such cases, how the result we observe? 2 power 3 means in product form we can multiply 2 with itself 3 times. Again 2 power 5 means 2 is multiplied by itself 5 times. By observing the entire product, 2 is multiplied by itself how many times? Exactly 8 times. So we can convert into exponential form as 2 power 8. And we can write this 2 power 8 into our own convenient way as 3 plus 5. So finally, what is the observation? Whenever you multiply powers with the same base, we can write it as 2 power sum of those powers. So here multiplying powers with the same base, we can observe always the result is powers must be added. Here 3, here 5. It must be added as 3 plus 5. We generalize and we can say it as if a power m into a power n, we can write it as a power m plus n. This is the first law. Whenever you multiply 2 powers with same base, here the base is a, here also base is a. Whenever you multiply 2 powers with same base, powers must be added. This is the first law. Now I am introducing second law, multiplying powers with the same exponent. Now here let me take one example. 2 power 4 into 3 power 4. We can write it as in exponential form. We can convert into product form as 2 is multiplied by itself 4 times, and here 3 is multiplied by itself 4 times. And we can convert into our own convenient form as 2 into 3. This is treated as one pair, and 2 into 3 we treat it as another pair. Again 2 into 3 treated as one pair, and again last pair 2 into 3. Here 2 into 3, this every pair is same, and this pair is repeated how many times? 4 times. So we can write it as in exponential form 2 into 3 whole power 4. So finally, whenever you multiply 2 powers with same exponent, then we can write it as 2 into 3 whole power, that common power. Here we generalize and we can say it as a power m into b power m. We can write it as a into b whole power m. This is second law. Now I am introducing one small note. Here minus a whole power n. Here we can convert into minus 1 into a whole power n. And also we can change by using this law. If a power n into b power m means we can convert into a into b whole power m. Sometimes if any result in the form of a into b whole power m, we can convert into a power m into b power m. So this is looking like a into b whole power n, looking like a into b whole power m. So we can convert that result into a power m into b power m, nothing but minus 1 whole power n into a power n. Here the value of this result depending on n value. Here suppose n is even, minus 1 raised to the even number is always 1. So this result will be a power n. Sometimes n may be odd. Sometimes n may be odd. In such case, minus 1 raised to the odd number, which is always minus 1. So the result will be minus a power n. Now I am going to the third law. Third law is taking power of a power. Here I am introducing first example, 2 power 3 whole power 4. Here the meaning is 2 power 3 is multiplied by itself how many times? 4 times. So I am converting into product form as 2 power 3 into 2 power 3 into 2 power 3 into 2 power 3. Now we can observe for all these powers bases are same. So what we can do by using the first law, we can add all these powers, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, by using first law, multiplying the powers with same base. All the powers must be added. So here 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 12, and 12 can be written as 2 power 3 into 4. For convenience, we can write 12 as 3 into 4. Finally, what we observed, 2 power 3 whole power 4 can be converted into 2 power 3 into 4. By using this example, we can generalize the result as a power m whole power n as a power, if it is 3 2 power 3 whole power 4 means we can write it as 3 into 4. So similarly we can write it as m into n. This is the third law, and here I am introducing one note. 2 power 3 whole power 4 is not equal to 3 power 2 power 3 power 4. Here 4 is the exponent of 2 cube, but whereas 4 is exponent of only the number 3. These two values are not equal. Here a power m whole power n is not equal to a power m whole power n. Based on all these three laws, we answer few questions. Here the first question is x power a whole power b minus c into x power b whole power c minus a into x power c whole power a minus b. Here by using second law we can write it as a x power a into b minus c. Here also we can apply third law, since a power m whole power n we can write it as a power mn. So we can write it as b into c minus a, and we can write it as, again by using that law, c into a minus b. Now again we can observe, while multiplying all these we can observe bases are same. Since we know one of the law, first law, a power m into a power n, while multiplying two powers with same base we can write it as a power m plus n. So in all these cases bases are same, so we can write it as a into b minus c plus b into c minus a plus c into a minus b. And if you simplify, we get this value as 0, since we know anything power 0 value is always 1. This is the way to solve a question by using all those laws. I am taking one more question. One more question. Here they have given one question, x square y cube whole power 4. They are asking what is the simplest form. Here this is looking like a into b whole power m. We can write it as a power m into b power m. So by using that law we can write it as x square whole power 4 into y cube whole power 4. Now again we can apply third law as a power m whole power n. We can write it as a power mn. So by using that law, 2 into 4 and y power 3 into 4. So finally the result is x power 8 into y power 12. So by using all these three laws we can simplify all these results. Now I am introducing few more laws in aim number 4. The fourth law is multiplying, nothing but dividing powers with same base. Dividing powers with same base. Here I am taking first example, 2 power 7 whole divided by 2 power 3. Here we can convert 2 power 7 into product form as 2 into 2 into 2, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, which means 2 is multiplied by itself 7 times, whole divided by 2 power 3. We can convert into product form as 2 into 2 into 2. 2 is multiplied by itself 3 times. Now we can cancel, and final result, how it look like? 2 power 2. How many 2's still remaining? 4 2's. So here 2 is multiplied by itself 4 times. So we can convert into exponential form as 2 power 4. We can write this 2 power 4 as 2 power 7 minus 3. So what we can understand, 2 power 7 by 2 power 3, we can write it as 2 power 7 minus 3. Whenever you divide two powers with same base, we can subtract the powers. So finally we can generalize this result as a power m whole divided by a power n. We can write it as a power m minus n, where n should be greater than n. Suppose m is less than n, then the result will be 1 by a power n minus m. This is fourth law of exponents. Now I am going to the fifth law. Dividing powers with same exponent. Now let me take one example. 2 power 4 whole divided by 3 power 4. Here these are the two powers having same exponents. We can write numerator as in product form 2 into 2 into 2. 2 power 4 means 2 is multiplied by itself 4 times. And here denominator 3 power 4 we can convert into product form as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 3 is multiplied by itself 4 times. Now we can convert into our own convenience 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 into 2 by 3. And here 2 by 3 is multiplied by itself 4 times. So we can write it as 2 by 3 whole power 4. Finally we can observe 2 power 4 by 3 power 4 can be written as 2 by 3 whole power 4. So while dividing powers with the same exponents, we can convert it as 2 by 3 whole power that same base. Here we can generalize it as a by b whole power a power m by b power m as a by b whole power m. Sometimes a by b whole power m means we can convert it as a power m by b power m. If it is in this form, we can convert in this form. If it is in this form, we can convert in this form. I am introducing few more laws. A special note: numbers with exponent 0. Here I am introducing law. Any number with power 0 is always 1, where a should not be equal to 0. Any number with power 0, the value is always 1. Here I am taking one example. 3 power 5 by 3 power 5. By using one of the law, a power m by a power n, we can write it as a power m minus n. By using this law, we can write it as 3 power 5 minus 5, nothing but 3 power 0. And what would be the value of 3 power 5 by 3 power 5? In general, this both are having same values, so obviously this result is always 1. So finally we can say 3 power 0 as always 1. So we can say here onwards, any number with power 0, the value is always 1. Now I am introducing a few more results. A power minus n, we can write it as 1 by a power n. Here 2 power minus 3, we can write it as 2 power minus 1 into 3, nothing but 2 power minus 1 whole power 3. 2 power minus 1 we can write in general 1 by 2, reciprocal of 2, nothing but inverse of 2 whole power 3. So we can write it as 1 by 2 cube. So finally 2 power minus 3 we can write it as 1 by 2 power 3. Now I am introducing one more note. Here whenever equating two powers with the same base, a power m equal to a power n, whenever we equate two powers with same base, we can say it as m must be equal to n. Yeah, this is one of the important result. Whenever equating two powers with same base, we can equate powers m equal to n, and where a should not be equal to 0, also a should not be equal to 1. Here by using all these results, let me explain few questions. Here the first question is which was given in aim number 4, 5 power 3x plus 1 equal to 25 whole power x plus 2. Here now I am asking what is the value of x. Here first of all, here the base is in the left hand side base is 5, right hand side is base is 25. We would like to convert both sides bases as same. For that I am writing 25 as 5 square. Already we can see the power as x plus 2. Now 5 power 3x plus 1 equal to, which is looking like, since a power m whole power n, we can write it as a power mn. So we can write it as 2 into x plus 2. Since just now we learned one of the law, a power m equal to a power n, then we can say m equal to n. Whenever you equate these two powers with same base, then we can equate powers. So here we can write when powers are same, when bases are same, powers must be equated. So powers must be equated. We can write it as 3x plus 1 equal to 2 into x plus 2. We can write 3x plus 1 equal to 2x plus 4. So by simplifying 3x minus 2x, 3x minus 2x equal to 4 minus 1. So we can say it as x equal to 3. So by using all those laws, we can simplify these results and we can say the value of x in all these cases.